Good morning. This video is a brief commentary about the election process and what has been occurring in our schools. I really want to place this on the radar for parents that have a child with an IEP or a 405 plan, that have mild to moderate disabilities. Perhaps they just have accommodations. Even though they are really blending in and have a bright future, they may not be aware of all the issues with voting, especially if the parents aren't participating in the process. So we're about to watch a brief clip from the Hodge Twins channel, and I'll be back.
What's going on right here? Man, teachers are actually pulling kids out of class to register them to vote Democrat. Really? Check this video out.
Because I'm pissed right now.
Okay, what's going on?
So yesterday, you pulled my daughter out of class, and you told her that it was mandatory for her to vote.
No, I didn't say it was mandatory.
So that's what she told me. These are her words, that she said it was mandatory that she votes.
No, ma'am. But go ahead. Finish telling me.
Okay, and that you projected your fears and insecurities on her, telling her if Donald Trump was elected, black people would be doomed.
Oh, no, ma'am. No, ma'am. So let me say this. I am a minority inspector for 1016. And you know, as a minority inspector, you never, ever, ever discuss politics or your beliefs or anything like that.
So can we call my daughter down here? Because at this point, you're making it like she's a complete liar. My daughter has never told me someone said anything such to her like
no,
this.
ma'am. So this is what happened. I did call her down to register to vote because we're registering all the 18-year-olds to vote.
She's not 18, she's 17.
Yeah, but she turns 18 before the election.
Yeah, but I could have took my daughter to register her to vote. I did not ask for y'all to register my daughter to vote. I have not even spoke to her about the election yet. And I am not a Harris supporter. I am a Trump supporter.
Yes, ma'am.
So for you to tell her anything, and it's like now you're saying she's lying. So now I want her to come down here.
Listen, I'm not saying your daughter's lying. What I'm saying is that I did call her into my office. I did register her to vote. We did have a conversation about it. She did ask me about Trump. She did ask me about Harris. So we started a conversation about, what's going on. I wasn't projecting anything on her. I was just talking about things that are going on in the world.
Yeah, did you tell her about the border being unsecure? Did you tell her about all the illegal criminals that's in this country right now?
So we did have a conversation about the border, and we did talk about the border policies and all of that. We did have a conversation about everything. So let me just say this. I apologize to you for offending you because that was not my intentions. I was not trying to project any of my political beliefs on your daughter or anything like that.
That's why I don't know why the conversation was had. With consent forms that I signed, saying I was okay with my daughter being registered to vote in school. She's still 17 years old.
So what consent forms were signed for that?
None.
Because there really isn't any. We just register students to vote here. At every high school, they're registering students
but
to vote.
But she's still not 18. She had until the 21st of October, I believe, to register, and her birthday is on the 5th.
Right. So we are permitted to register all students whose birthday that happens by the 5th because that's the date of the election. So
her birthday's October 5th, not November 5th. So she had until the end of October to register to vote. So that way I could have took her as her mother and I could have explained to her what to do, to look up both policies without me telling her anything.
Right.
This is just not right.
She was asking me questions, and so I was answering her questions.
Yeah, because she wanted to know why did she have to get pulled out of class to register to vote.
No, she didn't. That wasn't a question she asked me. She was asking me questions.
That's right.
Y'all talking down here?
Yes.
I didn't know it was okay.
I can hear gunshots from her.
So now, when she said she didn't tell you, the the stuff that you told me she told you. That black people will be doomed if Trump becomes president?
Yes, she did. I didn't say black people will be doomed if Trump becomes president. We did have a conversation about policies and different things like that. You know, you were asking me questions, and I was telling you about some of the policies that he had and some policies Harris had. So we did have that type of conversation.
I don't think I was really asking questions. I think I was just really as much as so like, right, yeah, right.
So you was just like agreeing, like talking?
No, I'm not really, I don't really care about it, so I'm not really engaged in the conversation as much. I'm just like, okay, right.
So you didn't ask me any questions at all?
No.
Okay. Well, this is what I'm going to say. I apologize for raising your daughter to vote. At this point, she is raised to the vote. If you would like to change that.
I am, because it should not have been done in the first place.
If you would like to change, anything that's on that form that went in, you're welcome to do that.
I know that.
You can go online and do it.
I know.
I didn't feel like I was projecting anything on her.
You are by telling her anything that you saying you didn't say black people be doomed. She's saying you said it. I'm going to believe my daughter because she would not lie to me about something like this. Why would she lie? Why would she?
Like, I asked if I could do it later. Like, no, it's kind of like, no, you have to do it now. Kind of mandatory. And I'm like, I don't.
Did you feel like I was pressuring you?
Yeah, she said she didn't want to do it at the moment.
She speak to me.
Yeah.
Did you feel like I was pressuring?
Yeah, I asked if I could do it at a time, and you're like, no, it's kind of mandatory. I'm like, okay. I didn't really know if it was mandatory or not.
Haircuts.
Okay. Well, we're going to agree to disagree on this conversation. I apologize if you feel like you were pressured. I apologize for raising your daughter to vote without your consent and without you having an opportunity to have a conversation with her or even checking anything online. So that's all I can say right now is I apologize.
Yeah, I'm calling the news also.
Okay. Well, thank you.
Yeah.
Thank
you. I'm taking my daughter out of the school. She do not feel comfortable. I'm just completely pissed off right now. I'm pissed.
I think that the school has ulterior motives for taking her kid the kids in general, to go register them to vote. Yeah. And then they're having conversation. Well, it's like, that's something your parents should be doing. Right. Why is the schools doing it? Yep. They have ulterior motives.
As you can see, this is something that definitely needs to be on parents' radar. I'm not sure how long this has been going on, but they said that it was in all of the high schools in that area. I'm not sure what school district that is, but I'm just wondering at this point, is this happening across the nation? Also, there are consequences to signing up to vote, like requirement to participate in jury duty. Of course, a parent may be able to get them excused, but it's a difficult process to get that done, and that's additional time that we don't have to fight something that was not even given consent to. So I hope that this information is helpful for your family, and please like, share, and subscribe.